Today I fucked up by not checking my wash rag before showering. Today I fucked up, snafu if you will. When I shower, I have a routine, and my routine has always been to scrub with a wash rag instead of a loofah because germs I guess. I keep my wash rags underneath my bathroom sink in a basket and they're all folded nicely into fourths sometimes. Other times they're just chucked in there all willy-nilly. This morning, I grab a nicely folded rag, put it on the shower ledge and step inside. I do my routine, shampoo, conditioner, then shave and then the scrubby. Everything goes normally until the scrubby part. I dump my Dollar General soap onto my wash rag and then lather up, starting at my arms and then up to my neck. It was then it hit me. Instead of my nice smelly scrubby I get hit with it. The stench. The awful stench that it stink bugs. I open my rag to find 3 of those crunchy little fuckers, all squished and nasty. I screamed so loud my husband, our 3 dogs, and cat all came to investigate. I was gagging, crying, and cursing all while trying to waffle stomp these smelly fucks down the drain. My husband immediately breaks down laughing and takes the basket of rags outside to shake them all out. Dogs sneak a drink from the shower, and the cat is judging. As cats are wont to do. No matter how hard I scrubbed, the stench wouldn't come off. I tried Dove soap, Motel soap, Axe soap, and finally covered it up with my husband's scent killer hunting soap and defense soap with tea tree oil. Can still smell them. The trees are talking now. Too long didn't read, thought I was hot shit, got knocked down by 3 smelly boys in the shower. Fuck, I feel for you. I had a summer job at a university and the place was crawling with roaches. I keep my washcloths in the shower. Yep, there was a huge one in my washcloth. Didn't see it till I pulled it off the hook and it brushed me on the way down. I booked it half naked into the room where my friend, now boyfriend, was and made him get his docs and stomp it. Smiley face. He still decided to date me 6 months later, so I guess it wasn't all bad. He still decided to date me 6 months later, so I guess it wasn't all bad. Of course he did. You initiated the mating ritual yourself, having him kill the bug. I almost had to marry my own sister because of a spider infestation she had. Upvoted especially because I like the word waffle stomp. The waffle stomp harkens to an earlier time of innocence lost. As with most of life's problems, vinegar is your solution here. Baking soda will also help. Work a baking soda paste into the smelly areas and let it sit for a minute or so, but vinegar, as usual, is the real champ. We get swarms of the little bastards around here. Biblical plagues, hundreds of thousands, by my estimation, in just my yard alone at times. Try lathering up with baking soda and water paste mixture and then splash vinegar all over yourself. Not sure if this will do anything for the smell, but it would be interesting to see if you look like a 3rd grader's volcano project. Blow your nose, clean them nostrils. You have that stench in there too. Might be what you're smelling. I hate those things. My wife has a ridiculous phobia of them since they've been getting in the house. Welp, I have a new fear. Yeah, the marriage to my sister is a living nightmare. Today I fucked up by turning my vibrator on my dad. Yup, this happened about an hour ago. Though I have a couch that had a couple of recliner seats, which my dad has claimed as his own whenever he comes over, which is totally fine, but it is also where I sit on my couch, so he's taking my seat, but I certainly don't mind. Well, there we were all eating some food on my couch when it suddenly occurs to me that my dad is sitting right next to my vibrator. It's in this little crack in the couch right next to the lever to activate the recliner. I'm minorly panicking that he's already seen it, but I'm pretty positive he hasn't. So I go over to his side of the couch and decide, leap of faith moment, that I was just going to stick my hand in that couch crack, palm the vibrator up my sleeve and toss it in my bedroom with no one being the wiser. I would just say I was looking for a lighter or something. So I stuck my hand in the couch and hit the on button by accident, and the whole side of the couch starts vibrating and it is crazy loud. Both of my parents just look up at me. I quickly held the button to turn it the fuck off, but the damage had been done. My mom definitely knew what was going on. My dad on the other hand got excited about how cool my couch is and enthusiastically asked asked me, wow, thing has a massage function too? I just said yup and walked away. Didn't pull out the vibrator. I had way too much attention on me now. So after we are done eating, my dad starts shoving his hand down the couch crack and was asking how to turn on the vibrations. Told him I don't use that, because it will stay smelling like it's burning. It's an older couch, I got it used and the vibration is just loud and I think kinda dangerous since it smells like it's melting the couch or something. Of course my dad wants to go in handyman mode and was saying I'll take a look at it. Maybe I can fix it. And my mom cut it, leave it alone. She said she doesn't want to use it. I told him it's just so loud I would never actually use it anyways, it's just annoying and sometimes I accidentally hit the button and that's it. Thankfully he did end up letting it go. But I had done major panic happening for a while, and my mom definitely knew what was up. I'm so embarrassed guys. TLDR, my vibrator was in my couch by the seat my dad was on. I tried to move discreetly it but instead turned it on. Edit. Wow, okay, this really blew up. A lot of people seem to be concerned why I would keep my vibrator in the living room. Also for y'all that keep calling it a dildo, it's not. It's a vibrator. It was in my living room because I was charging my phone in my bedroom and the other socket had my lamp plugged into it. I was going to bed so I needed my phone with me for the alarm. Also I don't live with my parents or anyone else for that matter. And quarantine has got me a little loose on general life rules. If that makes sense. So I didn't really care if it was plugged into the living room outlet on a clean table and my vibrator was cleaned with specific sex toy cleaner and sanitizer so it was fine. I even put a tissue down on the table cause even that is still a tad nasty. It was also wrapped up in that tissue in the couch. I just shoved it in there because a friend had stopped by to grab something and I shoved it in there to avoid embarrassment then, only to receive embarrassment now. Don't worry y'all. Like it's still pretty gross but I don't think it's as gross as a lot of you guys were painting it. Your mom on the car ride home. It was a vibrator on your dad, thoughtful face, speechless face, astonished face, scared face, mind blown. Trust me, no dad wants to find his daughter's vibrator, let alone turn it on. Ducked a bullet, and your mom is cool. Carry on. Your mom sounds like an amazing woman. Lamau her quick saves that only a wife/mother can do. I'm guessing that at some point, days, weeks, or even years, Dad's gonna have a light bulb moment on this one. Unfortunate for you, but I'd really like to see the 5 stages of grief on his face as they rapidly unfold. Mom kicks ass. Your mom's a G and your dad never knew. You should feel great. Today I fucked up by giving my colleague a nervous breakdown by predicting the future. Happened 2 weeks ago and concluded this morning. Me and my colleague Ace have a good morning call Mondays where we just have a chat about the weekend, talk about the football, rugby and interesting things we have done. All chat and banter going well when we start to talk about kids. Couple of my colleagues have twins, one has grown up twins, I think 23 and 1, let's call him James, just had twins in November last year, and they were discussing the common tropes of having them and how to help out each other. I jokingly said to James that if his wife gets pregnant again there is a chance of twins or even triplets. Laughing I said just imagine having 5 kids under 2 in your house when James laughed nervously and we carried on with our conversation about other things. Roll on Tuesday and I was scheduled to have a call with James and he wasn't answering his phone. Within 30 minutes his boss called me and told me that James will be off for a bit while dealing with some family issues. Cue today when we have our good morning call and James is back on the call. We all ask if he is okay and he replies yes but I have some news. Confused we asked if he wanted to expand on it. A month ago his wife found out she was pregnant again. 2 weeks ago on the Tuesday morning was her 12-week scan. It apparently never crossed James's mind he could have twins again and went into panic mode after I joked about it on our good morning call. The scan came and it turned out he was having triplets. James went into a panic spiral as you would. He took some time off to get his head around it and then luckily had a week off for holiday to spend with his wife to talk about everything. He is so happy right now but, Rightly so, his initial reaction was to panic, thinking about her 5 kids in the house. We are all chipping for him for a 3-seat buggy and so he can buy some baby clothes, as he only has baby clothes for 2 children and will need another set for number 3. TL doctor, I joked on a call my colleague could have triplets. Next day colleague's wife found out she was having triplets and my colleague went into a panic spiral as he already has nearly 1-year-old twins. Edit, added more detail into too long didn't read. Oh, that reminds me of me asking a colleague if his third was underway yet and him turning red as stop sign. Turns out they had been a bit careless and his wife was actually late. It was a false alarm to his relief, but boy did he turn red. There are 2 obvious follow-ups. 1. Predict quads for an encore. 2. Warn him about having 5 teenagers at once a few years down the road. I'm on night 3 of having my twins home from hospital. I love them with everything that I am, but fuck 3 at once. This post gave me anxiety. Edit, after round 3 of the Under Ones Midnight Opera Championships, your responses are just the encouragement I need. Just to clarify, I was stoked when I found out it was twins. I'm an only child and it makes me really happy to know they'll be lonely far less than I was. Edit, Silver, twins, the gift that keeps on giving. Thanks stranger. Good luck my friend and congratulations. I wanted twins until I had 1 and decided that was hard enough. 3 would be overwhelming. 5 under 2 would definitely be a panic attack. All the best to James and family. Dude shot twice and got 5, damn.